This is Eagle Al, and today I will be talking about Quinyon Mitchell is just way better than Terrion Arnold. Also, Christian Gonzalez, he praised AJ Brown. And lastly, Barkley is still making history with the Philadelphia Eagles. But let's get straight into it. All right, man, before we hop straight into it, I want to talk about some of the Eagles that were fine in the Buccaneers game. So Nakobe Dean was fined for about $7,200. I didn't see the hip drop tackle that they talking about, but he got fined for that, a hip drop tackle. And Kenneth Gainwell got fined about 6,200 for that low block he did during the game. Remember him and the Buccaneers player end up getting to a fight. Now I seen that and I knew he was gonna get fined, but the Nakobe Dean thing I didn't see. More than likely, he probably was hanging on to somebody for dear life so they don't break the tackle. But this still goes back to the Devontae Smith thing. That dude get fined 4,600 for a big hit like that, but Nakobe Dean and Kenneth Gainwell got fined more than what 46, 4,500. Absolutely insane, but let's let bygones be bygones, man. But let's get into the topics. Let's talk about Quinyon Mitchell and Terrion Arnold. Which guy is playing better so far? And so far, Quinyon Mitchell is light years ahead of Terrion Arnold. Like to the point, I shouldn't even be comparing the two. To the point, you'll think Quinyon Mitchell went to the bigger school and Terrion Arnold went to the smaller school. Like, look at the numbers. The numbers are like insanely different. Even the 33rd team, they ranked the rookies and they ranked the cornerbacks. And Quinyon Mitchell so far in their grading system got a B, and Terrion Arnold got a D. So that lets you know, like, one guy is really like just light years ahead. And I love it. I love that Howie Roseman took the risk going with the smaller school because he had been drafted from bigger schools. And he made the right choice. He made the right choice because I know Howie Roseman feel like I'm taking up on like I'm his number one mascot or whatever, but I see he been taking a lot of heat for certain draftees and what he did and the Jordan Davis thing. Everybody wanted Jordan Davis, probably except me. Like go back to my old tweets, old videos. Even if you knew me from my old channel, I always said like, man, we should have got Kyle Hamilton, but we decided Jordan Davis. Y'all used to fight me on that, but now y'all looking back like, you know what? Maybe we should have got Kyle Hamilton. I mean, Kyle Hamilton was right there, like literally right there. We should have let Baltimore have Jordan Davis. That's who they really wanted anyway. And Kyle Hamilton could have just fell right in our lap. Could have fell right in our lap. But yeah, again, I guess it's more praising Howie Roseman because, again, Howie Roseman haven't been making a lot of good choices per se per everybody. But I'm like, well, if you got Jalen Carter right there, you got to take Jalen Carter. If we needed a nose tackle, I guess you got to take Jordan Davis. I mean, Devontae Smith was a good pick. Zach Bond was a great signing. Quinyon Mitchell has been a great pick. The only pick from this draft I'm looking at so far that we messed up on is two, because one guy we just let walk out is Dylan McComb. He went to the Rams, and Will Shipley. We just simply not using him. I liked how he looked in the preseason, but if you drafted a guy, what, fourth round, he should be used in some way, somehow in this offense, but he don't get used. I don't know what he is, but you could have drafted an impact player right there. Say you decided to draft a developmental piece. To me, it makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. But again, back to the Quinyon Mitchell and Terrion Arnold talk. I mean, there's no argument there. Even if Lions fans see this video, there's no argument. A lot of Lions fans not even feeling Terrion Arnold. Some of them will take up for him, but some of them looking like, yeah, he might not be it. He might not be it. But maybe he need more time to develop. The way I thought Quinyon was probably gonna need a little bit more time to develop, that's Terrion Arnold right now. Terrion Arnold got the mouth of a dog, but so far he been a little chihuahua. But Quinyon Mitchell got that dog in him. He talked that talk on the field. I see him shut down some really good receivers. We played some really good receivers so far. Atlanta got some dogs over there. The Saints got some dogs over there. But the Packers got some dogs over there. I think we haven't played a team with a bad wide receiver core yet. Buccaneers got Mike Evans, held them to 2 catches. I don't think Terrion Arnold can do that stuff. So, Lions fans, if y'all see this, I know a lot of you guys follow me. I'm sorry, but our guy is better than your guy. And again, I'm just happy Howie Roseman didn't go big school over small school because he been doing that recently. But we know Howie Roseman, his bread and butter is small schools and the guy that's being overlooked. But let's get into the next topic. AJ Brown get praised by Christian Gonzalez, and this is what Christian Gonzalez had to say about AJ Brown.
Who's the toughest receiver you've gone against so far? And it don't got to be a big name, because you asked me, Stevie Johnson was the one that gave me hell. He gave me hell for one game, longest game of my life.
I said AJ. AJ's up there. AJ Brown for sure. He got all the tools. He's strong, fast, smart. He understands football, and I think a lot of people don't give him as much credit for how quick he is, especially being that size. Everybody just talks about how big he is and how fast he is, but he's real explosive and real quick and can get in and out of his breaks real fast. So going against him is, he's a tough receiver for sure.
No, it's definitely a tough challenge.
I love it. I love it, man, because AJ Brown, like Christian Gonzalez said, a lot of people talk about his size, probably his strong hands at catching the ball, but he's explosive. That's what everybody forget about AJ Brown. He's explosive and faster than what we think. Yeah, he looked like this big guy who would get tackled, could catch over everybody, but no, he's hard to catch. He's a good route runner. I won't say great, but he's a really good route runner. And I think he catches everybody off guard because everybody say, yeah, he's just this big receiver that, that can catch or whatever. But I think that speed catches a lot of people off guard. Even like Christian Gonzalez, like, yeah, again, he said, like, yeah, we see this and see that. But man, he's explosive. So AJ Brown is a dog, man. I remember he was a guy that we traded for, another Howie Roseman guy we traded for, and people's like, well, at least the opposite, the Cowboys fans, et cetera, like, out of all the free agent wide receivers, y'all go get A.J. Brown. Now, A.J. Brown is what, like a top 3 receiver, top 5 receiver. You got to put him up there, paired with Devontae Smith, who's in that top 15, top 10-ish, flirting with the top 10, so good comparison. And I can't wait to see AJ Brown, man. I miss AJ Brown on the field. Feel like we haven't really seen him on the field too much because you got to think last season he got the knee injury to close the season. We didn't see him in the playoff game. Seen him week 1, and then he just missed the next 3 games. So I can't wait to see AJ Brown out on the field, healthy, coming off a bye week. They had a rest week, which I'm cool with. Had a rest week, so he had time to rest. I think he wanted to play against the Buccaneers because he was posting stuff on Instagram. So I think he wanted to play. And I think he can't wait to get on the field to help the team. And we could go on the run with A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and everybody back. So don't give up on the team just yet. I seen y'all in my last video like, yeah, I'm with you, but you seen this, seen that, and QB1 this and QB1 that. Which, trust me, I've been on them. Them turnovers been insane. But if he can just fix it and hold on to the ball, if he about to get sacked, just prepare yourself for the sack. And you got to just have that clock in your head. Like, okay, I held the ball for like 4 seconds. They are coming. Like, the defensive line, especially if they bring in a blitz, somebody's going to get you. So hopefully, Jalen Hurts adjusts. That's what we're hoping for. We hoping Jalen Hurts adjusts. All right, and let's talk about the last topic. Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley is making history. So let's go over this stat. Saquon Barkley's 520 scrimmage yards are the most ever by an Eagles player in the first 4 games, 100 more than anybody else. Absolutely insane. Those are some insane numbers. This is what makes me mad. When I read that, made me mad at Nick Sirianni, Kellen Moore, whoever's calling the plays, because that week 4, I don't care how many people they stack in the box, 6, 7, the whole team. You got to find a way to get the ball to Saquon. You have to. 10 carries is ugly. You got to scheme him to get open. He's supposed to be a wide receiver 1, running back 1. He's supposed to see in the field maybe 90% of the time, start using him in the 2-minute drill, use Saquon. And you see when we start using him just a little more, we score our first touchdown. So now I don't get why, even with a high paid running back, we disregard the running back, and it's ridiculous. The game he supposed to have 25 to 30 carries, 10, 20 plus catches, he don't. Makes no sense. None at all. But that's all I got for you guys today. And hey, man, what do you think and how do you feel about the news today? Is Quinyon light years ahead of Terrion Arnold? I say yes. Also, the Saquon Barkley thing. How do you feel about the fines? But this is Eagle Owl, man. I'm out.